Hey Cancer, what is up? What is up? Welcome to your November 2020 reading. I forgot what month it was for a minute. I was like, whoa, drew a blank right there. So I haven't done any pre-shuffling, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards live. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's get this together. Hope you guys have been having an amazing November thus far. If this is your first time tuning in, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you have been rocking with me for a moment, I definitely do appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hey, Star. How are you doing? All right. That's the last little shuffle right there. Let's go ahead and get into it, Cancer. And also, if you guys have any questions about booking any personal readings with me, or if you guys would like to know what decks I use, it is all in the description box below. Yes, so glad that you're doing good. Okay, awesome. Let's get into it. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Six of Cups really talks about going into the memory of situations and reminiscing about the past, reminiscing about things that maybe went wrong or things that maybe went right. Sometimes it can mean soulmates, but we'll see what other cards come with it. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card that talks about tradition. It also talks about commitment. So you guys might be thinking about the way that you used to do something, and maybe you're not doing things like that anymore. So the first card out is the Hanged Man. And this card represents Pisces, but it also represents seeing things from a different perspective. So I think this is very interesting that this is the first card out, especially after seeing the Hierophant, which, like I just said, represents tradition, commitment, doing things in a certain type of way. So I feel like for some of you guys are ready to do something and you're thinking back to how you've done it before, and you do want to move forward, because in the upright, the Hanged Man is all about kind of taking your time, just trying to figure out how you're going to move forward, what the future is going to look like, and trying to see things from a different perspective, just, you know, taking a moment to pause to reflect before you move forward. But I feel like you're ready to move forward, okay? I'm showing the Five of Pentacles. So if this is something commitment-wise, some of you guys might have been in a situation where, you know, things were not necessarily going the way that you had expected them to, or that you wanted them to, and you or someone else might be feeling really left out in the cold right now, which could be why, you know, you're looking back and trying to figure out, was it worth it? What should I do next? Like, trying to figure out what your next step is. And seeing the Five of Pentacles let me know that you may not necessarily be happy about where things are right now, but you know you can't stay in that energy forever, okay? We got the Queen of Swords. Oh man, the Queen of Swords is all about cutting off the heads. The Queen of Swords is all about speaking your mind, speaking your truth, and not really caring about what anyone has to say or how anyone's going to feel about it. It's really about you living your truth and being very empowered with your thought process and where you see yourself going moving forward. So let's see what else comes up for Cancer for the month of November. Well, these cards are not jumping. Come on, cards. All right. Next card out is the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is in reverse. So usually when the Temperance card is upright, it represents balance. It represents centering your heart, your mind, your emotions, getting into alignment. So whenever I see the Temperance card in reverse, that lets me know that someone is maybe stressed out about something, or someone hasn't fully thought something through, like feeling very hasty in a situation. The Temperance card also does represent Sagittarius. So it's interesting that this is in reverse, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is a card that talks about balance. But it also talks about giving and receiving. And this particular card makes me feel like someone is kind of confused about what's going on, where their next step should be. They want to move forward. They want to do something different. They're looking at things that happened in the past and trying to figure out how to move forward. So yeah, there's something that, you know, this person's very, very passionate. Somebody's very, very passionate about something. It's something that they've been wanting to do since they were younger, or when they, you know, or it could be a new passion that they're starting, but someone's very passionate about something, but not really sure how to go about getting to where they need to be or where they want to be. With the Hermit card being here, this really speaks about taking that time to go inward. And this is a card that's been showing up a lot for people in the November readings that I've been doing. The Hermit card also does represent Virgo. So it's all about being introspective and really understanding what it is you want. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So yeah, it's a time of trying to figure out what you want, getting clarity for sure. Okay, look at this. So the next two cards out is, first of all, the Ace of Wands, which I think is, you know, someone is just really trying to move forward with their passion. They know what they're passionate about. They know what they want. They want to be able to move forward because there's a brand new opportunity that's open to them, something that just really lights their soul on fire. And that's the direction that they want to go in. But here's the thing. The Four of Pentacles came out as well, which lets me know that somebody is holding on to something. So it's like you are self-sabotaging yourself because you're so afraid to let go of something from the past. You're so afraid to either fail or, you know, judgment of others. There's something that you're holding on to. And if you see, he's looking behind him. So he knows that he needs to move forward. He's trying to hold on to everything, but he can't move forward because he's not looking in front of him. So even if he was to move forward, he wouldn't even be able to approach things in the right mind frame, in the right perspective. Like he could run into something because he's not focused on where he's going. He's focused on where he's coming from. So there's a lot of things that you need to let go of, Cancer, in order to move forward, in order to pursue your passion and do so successfully. Okay. Bottom of the deck, this is you, Cancer. This is your energy, the Chariot card. So I feel like deep down inside, you guys know what you want. You guys want to move forward towards what it is that you want. But in order to do that, you're going to need to let go of things that are holding you back and keeping you hostage in the situation that you're in. And I think you know this, and it's been very burdensome to you with this Ten of Wands being here. Because this Ten of Wands talks about burdens. You're so burdened by your passions and what you know you want to do, yet it's almost like you're too afraid to move forward. So in order to move forward, you're going to need to let go. That's the best way to move forward, Cancer. Okay? So let's go ahead. Ooh, let me show you that. So we have the High Priestess as well under here, which is showing that you need to really tap into your intuition. Your intuition is never going to lead you in the wrong direction. And the High Priestess also does represent Pisces. So it's about that intuition. It's about spending that time, getting to know yourself, getting into alignment, getting that clarity going. So that way you'll be able to move forward in a way that's beneficial to you. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Ooh, and I just split the deck, and there she is again, the High Priestess. So that's a word right there. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Let me know what's going on. What's your situation? As I like to say, I like my tea served piping hot. So if that's resonating, let me know. All right. Oh boy, this card again. This card has been heavy in every reading. It's the Five of Cups, the crying over spilt milk card. Yes, thank you, Star. This is the card that has been popping up so much because so many people right now are focused on what went wrong. They're focused on all the things that didn't work out, but there's still so much potential, right? There's still so much more that they could do. Yeah, Star. It's sad because it's like there's so much more out there for you if you would just focus on the positives, right? It's all a frame of mind. It's all a frame of mind. So I get it, and it makes sense, especially since Mercury retrograde was just a few weeks ago and we're still in the retro shade. I think today is the last day of the retro shade, actually. But yeah, it's all about seeing what's possible. And I just looked and saw 1010. So there we go. The Five of Pentacles again. Someone is so afraid of being left out. Someone is so afraid of not being accepted, so afraid of not being loved, so afraid of not being appreciated and not seen for who they are. So they're holding on to all these things. Someone is just really, I'm even hearing like fear of failure. So, okay, clarifying, the Hanged Man is the Star card. So you can have what it is you want. The Star card does represent Aquarius, but it's another card that represents balance, you know, the water and the earth, pouring water on both the earth and in the water. It's a card that represents dreams coming true. It's a card that represents possibilities. So in order for you to move forward, really focus on your possibilities. What are the possibilities? And I just saw 1111. What are the possibilities that are open for you right now? Focus on those. Focus on the possibilities. Focus on the positives. And that's how you'll be able to move forward, Cancer. Okay? Thanks so much for the like. I appreciate it. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So for some of you guys, I feel like you're beating yourself up over situations that's happened in the past. Like you haven't fully healed, you haven't fully let go, you haven't fully forgiven. And this is what's stopping you from really stepping into your power and moving forward. So you got to step into your power. You really got to trust yourself in this time and stop beating yourself up for things that have already happened. Look at this, the Hanged Man again. So some of you guys definitely are dealing with a Pisces, or there's a Pisces in your chart, or heavy in your chart, or in your energy or something, because the Hanged Man is coming up again. But this time it's coming up in the upright, right? So it's really about you taking that time for yourself, seeing things from a different perspective, judging yourself objectively, and being able to move forward, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Temperance card. Temperance card is clarified by the World card. See, this is just really letting me know that once you get into alignment and once you guys get more clarity, you're just going to be so happy with how things work out for you. The world is literally going to open up for you. Like new opportunities, things are going to come together in ways that you never thought possible. But it starts with you, okay? You need to get out of this energy. This Ten of Swords energy is really feeling frustrated and angry and beat up over a certain situation. This is something I got to say. Every ending is a new beginning. That's been another theme that I've been talking about through all the readings of November. With the Ten of Swords being here, yeah, it sucks when something ends. Yeah, it's difficult when something ends. Nobody likes the ending of anything. But if you stop focusing on the hurt and start paying attention to what's possible, that's how you're going to be able to move forward. So this Ten of Swords, as painful as it is, it's the end of a chapter, so you can move into a new chapter. The Ace of Wands, what are you passionate about? Move forwards towards your passion. The only thing between you and your passion is you. But there it is again, the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, holding on here, holding on. What are you holding on to? What are you so afraid to let go of? It's okay to let go because there's new things happening on the horizon. With this Three of Wands here, you already know the path you need to be going on. You already selected it. These two rods are behind you. You've already selected your path. You know where you need to go, but it's up to you to do the work and to make that choice within yourself to move forward. Stop holding yourself back, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Yep, it's all about cutting out people, places, and things, habits, being honest with yourself about what you need to let go in this time, because that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward, regardless if those are outside external forces or they're internal things happening within you that you need to come to terms with in order to move forward, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Ten of, we keep getting all these repeating cards, Ten of Wands. Again, burdens. What is burdening you down? What is it that you are so afraid to let go of? Look at this, Knight of Swords. You got to rush in and provide yourself with that clarity that you need. Cut out whoever, whatever you need to cut out so you can move forward. The Knight of Swords is here to cut out everything that is stopping you, but you have to be open to it. You have to allow it, okay? And the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse again, which, if you're just tuning in, I want you to realize that we started with the Hanged Man in reverse. We're ending with the Hanged Man in reverse. And this is very symbolic, because what this means is this is cyclical. This is something that you have been doing for a long time. This is something that you keep reliving over and over and over and over and over again. Being afraid to move forward because you're afraid to cut out people, you're afraid to cut out things, you're afraid to cut out habits. And the only way for you to move forward is to cut out these things that you know you need to cut out. And a lot of these things you've been knowing for a while that you need to cut them out. That's how you're going to be able to move forward, step into your passion, and do things that really, truly serve you. Okay, Cancer, that's the word for you today. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for wisdom to help get you through the rest of November. So the first card I'm going to be pulling from, the first deck, I should say, that I'm going to be pulling from is the Divine Feminine Oracle. What are the words of wisdom for Cancer for the month of November, please? Ooh, that was close. I thought a card was going to jump, but it didn't. Okay, here we go. It is Pope Joan, the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. You are limitless, Cancer. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can achieve if you put your mind to it, but you have to trust yourself. You know what you got to do, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a card of wisdom from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Okay. Those just popped out like that. Oh, look at that. It says, Iolite, shift your money mindset. Let me know if that was for you, because yeah, sometimes you hold yourself back because you think you don't have the resources. You might not have the money. You might not feel financially stable, especially right now with COVID going on. Uh-oh, star. You might not feel financially stable with everything that's happening with the pandemic and everything like that, but you got to shift your money mindset. You got to do the work. What habits do you need to change in order to move forward? Next up is Rhodonite, and it says, find a way to forgive. Did I not say this earlier? You're holding on to stuff. What are you holding on? Who messed with you? Which grudges are you holding? Who messed with your money? Who messed with an opportunity? And now you are using that to self-sabotage yourself. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. Okay? And then the final card I'm going to be pulling for you guys is from the Earth Magic Oracle. If it wants to jump. Oh, okay. We got the Vision Quest card. And the Vision Quest card is all about going through difficulties, going through a dry season, going through a dry spell. And it's not meant to hinder you. It's not meant to hurt you. It's not meant to harm you. It is meant to give you clarity. So if you're going through a difficult time, which I feel like a lot of people are going through a period of transformation, this last Mercury retrograde that is, you know, the retrograde is ending, like I said earlier, I think today, the 13th, Friday the 13th. What a symbolic day. I feel like it's been very transformative for a lot of people. A lot of people are going through it. But you just gotta hang in there and know that all of the hurt, all of the frustration, all of the pain that you're going through right now is for a purpose. And it's going to help you to see what your next steps are. So hang in there, trust in yourself, forgive who you got to forgive, let go of the things that aren't serving you so you can move forward. That is the end of your reading, Cancer. Wishing you guys all the best for the month of November. And if this resonated with you, definitely go ahead, click that like button, drop the comments down below if you're catching this live, if you're catching it on the replay, and let me know what's up. Like I said, I like the Tea served piping hot. You're so welcome, Star. I appreciate you so much. And as well, if you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you know a Cancer that needs this message, go ahead and share it with them, because sharing is caring. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.